Hello again, everybody. Welcome to another edition of the 80-60 Rule. I'm Mark. I am 60 years old.
Hello, everyone, and my name is Greg, and I'm 80 years old.
Happy April Fool's Day, Greg.
Oh, I forgot all about that.
Yeah.
I really did.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. So what's up? What's going on?
Oh, hey, let's talk about some things that are happening in the country. I think we have to mention it. What's happening with our country, our democracy. I just have to say, we just have to trust the process. Trust the process.
Yeah. Be more specific. What do you mean? What are you talking
Nobody's
about?
above the law, and
Oh.
nobody should be a target of the law. So trust the process. See what happens.
Yeah. I mean, a grand jury decided to indict.
Right.
So now let's see. Nobody even knows what the indictments are or the charges are. So,
and it's interesting. You're finding people. I'm finding the TV shows I watch. Some are saying that they don't even know what's in there. No, it's like so. You got to wait.
Right. Yeah, we wait. I mean, that's how it works. You find out what people are indicted for. You hear the charges, and then even then, we let the process take care of itself because there'll be a trial and a jury, and then they decide. Right?
Yeah. So it's a learning experience for all of us, huh?
Well, I don't know. We've been through this before.
Like this has never happened, so we're seeing.
You're saying this has never happened, but it's kind of happened before quite a few times. And
with other presidents, you mean, right?
Well, Spiro Agnew was indicted.
Clinton.
A few governors in Illinois were indicted.
Yeah.
So it's happened before.
It's become more awareness now. I'm more aware.
Yeah. I don't think for me, I don't like it when people go, it's unprecedented. Meaning that the court system has done similar things before. So this is not like
a novelty.
Well, I mean, the January 6th one, that's new. That's new. But there's been hush money for people before, and this is just another one of those trials. So we'll see.
Yeah. So let's move on from that then. Okay. What's bothering me now? It's interesting. Nashville. What happened in Nashville?
Yeah.
It's taking off the networks. 6 people were died because of guns, etc. Because of somebody, whatever her problems are, and then just how. I guess I'm going to say how quickly, including myself, we forget what happened 4 days ago, because that's not in the news anymore.
Right.
So you lose interest.
Yeah. Although it's probably in the news in Nashville.
Sure.
But new and ugly things happen every day, and then it kind of bumps it to the, because we've only got the capacity for so much up here, and then we move on to something else.
I find myself saying, when I'm driving home, I got to call Mark. But I get home, I forgot all about Mark, and 4 weeks later, I decide to call Mark again. Right?
Yeah, no, we're all guilty of that.
Something, really, how it's things our attention span.
Right. It's amazing.
I mean, I watch shows. They didn't mention one thing about Nashville. Like, come on, is this that only thing?
On the Sunday morning shows?
Well, yeah, Sunday morning, the weeklies, the daily news shows.
Wow. Yeah.
You're trying to see, like, my gosh. So it's like how we were, or Ukraine. Sometimes, it's it's just
it's a little bit overwhelming. As far as information, you almost have to have a routine where you just kind of take time out and go, okay, for the next couple of minutes, I'm really going to look at the top stories of the day.
Yeah.
Like you say, though, not, from 4 days ago, just to see if they're totally forgotten. But I agree with you.
I refer sometimes to myself. My family and I took a trip to Alaska years ago, and my attention span is limited. Once I saw the whale go up and it came down, I'm done. I'm not going to sit there a half hour watching whales go up and down. I saw it. What
You
else?
saw it once and that was it. That's all
was
you
that?
needed.
And I realized by saying that to people, either they totally agree with me or the complete opposite.
Yeah,
They could stay there for an hour. Not
yeah,
me.
right.
Even what firecrackers, like I don't get the thing about fireworks.
Oh,
Okay,
fireworks?
I saw it.
You saw one? That's good enough?
Yeah, that's good enough.
Okay. All right.
To me.
Yeah. Well, I like the big finish. I like the grand finale on the fireworks. So, um, but I know what you mean. Did you tell the captain on the cruise ship to turn around?
No, I just so what else is new? I said, you know, like,
Let's look at that glacier over there for a while. Okay.
yeah,
All right.
It's interesting. Let's talk about this. Got me interesting. You got to watch parked cars.
What's that?
People, the latest thing is, according to different articles I read, gun thieves turn an easy target parked cars. They're going to park cars where they can get they smash it and they can get weapons. There's maybe weapons, just different things in the car.
Oh, people are breaking into parked cars. Is that what you're talking about?
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah. I don't know if that's new, but
Well,
I've heard a lot about the catalytic converter.
yeah, that's it. That's all that stuff too.
Yeah.
Well, that's unfortunate. Let's get done a couple other things here too, please.
Okay.
The family business. Interesting article in the family business. Now, I was surprised at this. Family business employ close to 60% of the nation's workforce,
Wow.
according to calculations by professors at UNC, where they can Scottsdale State. They found that there are as many as 32 million family businesses in the country. In a sense, running a family business is the epitome of entrepreneurial success, with passing on that business to children of that success. But a survey, 21, found that only a third of family-owned businesses have a succession plan. Only
Wow.
a third.
Meaning
Like
if something happens to me, it goes to you?
yeah,
Or
who's over, yeah, a succession plan, yeah, like who's taking over? It's you would think they would be thinking of that right away, you know, like who's going to do it, you know?
yeah, I think that maybe the succession plan in a family business is it stays in the family, so therefore they don't have a plan. It's just going to stay in the family, and they don't count that as a plan. But even though it is, you know,
It is a plan because if you got a brother and a sister, who gets it?
Yeah,
Let me say that another thing that got me here: public bathrooms, public
Okay.
bathrooms.
Are you for
Public
or against?
Oh no, is that no? Just public bathrooms. There was on average, the United States has only 8 public toilets per 100,000 people, according to a survey. That's far behind Iceland. Iceland has 56 per 100,000 people. The number drops to 4 per 100,000 in New York City. Madison, Wisconsin led the way for U.S. cities with 35 per 100,000 people. Public
Madison?
bathroom. Pardon me?
You say Madison?
Madison, Wisconsin, yes.
All right.
Let's one other thing before we get to some sports. I got to hand it to this guy. First of all, I got to hand it to him because he won the award for Mark Twain Prize for American Humor. Adam Sandler.
Yeah.
I used to watch. I sometimes I thought they were idiotic, et cetera, et cetera. Like, oh, who the heck would watch this? What is that? And I realized he's a genius. I realized what I read about him, the Mark Twain Award. I watched that. He employs a lot of people.
Oh
He's
yeah.
a real guy because a lot of people are constantly his friends, and he keeps them employed.
Yeah, he takes care of his friends for sure.
Yeah. So
yeah. Yeah, and
I
he's
don't-
made some classics that have stood the test of time. You know.
Yeah. The football, and that's what I remember. I mean, I said, like, who could watch this stuff?
Yeah. Yeah. No, but
I probably did it when I was 10.
yeah. Well, I mean, you got to remember those weren't for you. Those movies weren't for you. Your age group, they weren't for you.
Yeah.
But you know, they
But I would say, like, who could
Billy
put that on?
Madison and
But you got to hand it to Mark Twain. I mean, no, Mark. You got to hand it to Mark Twain. But you got to hand it to
Mark
Adam
Twain
Sandler.
was the recipient of the Adam Sandler Prize, which was
Yeah,
very
yeah,
exciting.
yeah.
Yeah. No, you got to hand it to him. You know, I mean, he's my age group. You know, SNL. You know, some real
I don't
iconic
remember
stuff
him
there.
on SNL. I didn't. When I don't remember him on that.
Oh, okay. All
I
right.
didn't watch it religiously. Now I didn't watch it a lot.
Yeah.
No, every
Yeah.
week. Yeah. No.
Yeah, but that's where he got to start, and then he went to movies, and that's where he employed all his old buddies and everything. So yeah.
Yeah. So let's get to some sports before we wrap
Okay.
it up.
All right.
March Madness. Congratulations to LSU.
For the women.
For the women, congratulations. And Connecticut and UConn and San Diego State. I think it's I don't want to say it's a no-brainer, but it seems to me UConn is going to win.
Yeah, I'd like to see. I want to see San Diego State win though, just because. But you're probably right though.
Yeah. Let me discuss one couple. Hey, may I ask you your analysis of baseball, the first week, the timer, the time, anything?
Oh, I love it. I love it. I absolutely love it. It's a little bit cumbersome right now, but I think after a week or two, people are getting used to it. But I love it. They got to tweak it a little bit. You know, there's a lot going on for those umpires now. But I love the pace of play. I love that it sped things up.
Good.
And I love
Yeah,
the no
that's good.
shift.
Do the players? Does the pitcher? I mean, I haven't watched it. I don't like watching baseball in cold weather. That's not anyway.
Yeah.
But do you find the pitchers, are they under any pressure or stress?
Yeah. Yeah. Because they got to pitch the ball. You know, sometimes they really want to make a great pitch or a great, you know, whatever. But now it's like, okay, I got to throw the ball because the clock's ticking, which is the way it should be. It's like, just, you know, if it's the same for everybody, does your talent beat my talent? You know?
Yeah.
So
yeah.
I think it's great. I love it. I love it. Yeah. You
I
can't
like-
go
what I
back
like-
now.
What I like is the
games are so
the
much
larger-
shorter. It's great.
the larger base.
Yeah, that's cool too. I like that.
Yeah.
What do you think the reasoning is? For me, well, number one, safety, because everybody always twists their ankle running over those things. But tell me if I'm right here. Is it so with the advent of the instant replay, we were getting so many instant replay calls of like, oh, did his hand come off the base and then he was now with a bigger base, there'll be more safe calls that are obvious, so they won't have to go to instant replay then, right? Or am I right about this? Or
I think so.
all right, okay, good. All right.
Well, this has been fun, Mark.
All right.
Fun. You know, but
Very good. Very good. We'll see what happens tomorrow night in the NC2A championship game between San Diego and UConn. Should be fun, like you said. Once that's over, we go on to something else.
Yeah.
It's just the way of the world.
Yeah. We're like, and then what's the first week in May? What happens the first week in May? The Kentucky Derby, right?
Kentucky Derby. That's right.
Yeah.
This is always a fun time of year. You know, I love it. I love this time of year. So, you know, just with everything going on, and then a big news week going on. So I'm sure we'll have plenty to talk about next time we get together. But we'll keep our eyes open for everything like that. Greg, always a pleasure.
Mark,
Anybody out there?
Likewise. Enjoyed talking to you, having a conversation with you.
All right, sounds good. Please subscribe. And Greg, be well, and we'll talk to you later.
All right, thank you. Take care.